What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you again for tuning in. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another mod. We are going to attempt to get CarPlay into my 2016 F80 M3, something I was told was not possible 3 years ago. I had reached out to a couple different people, someone on the forums. They looked up my VIN and basically were like, no, it's gonna take this piece of hardware, it's gonna take this piece of hardware, and it's gonna cost like over $2,000, so I had scrapped it. But thanks to various companies, and especially Easy Beamer Coating, I want to say thank you for sponsoring this video. We are going to attempt to go straight from iDrive 4 to iDrive 6, download CarPlay, get it installed, as well as full screen CarPlay, and really modernize the 2016. This will be great for 2015, 2016, and it is the BMW iDrive 4 Evo to iDrive 6 Flash. There's no hardware that's needed except for one thing, and that's an antenna, and it was like less than 25 bucks. I'll leave a link in the description for the exact one I get. That's the only thing we need to install. I'm gonna show you how to do that. I believe it's like removing trim and undoing like 6 Torx bolts. So that's it. And then after that, we're gonna plug in our laptop with the Ethernet cable, let Easy Beamer Coating do all the hard work, watch the magic unfold, and see if we can modernize the interior of the F80 M3. I'm gonna show you all the parts right now, what we need to get this job done, and then we're gonna get to it. Here we go. All right guys, as always, I'm gonna show you everything I'm using in this video. We're gonna be using some trim removal tools, some type of Torx bit set. I believe it's a T20 for the radio removal, but if I stand corrected, I'll make note of that. This is the antenna that we're gonna be using for the CarPlay. It is very inexpensive, maybe 20 bucks or something like that. I'll leave a link in the description for everything here. A Windows PC, an Ethernet cable, same thing that you might have used for boot mode or MHD or XHP or something like that. A PC that will accept an Ethernet jack, and then it seems optional, but it is not optional. For boot mode, MHD boot mode, you might have done a flash where it only happened like a minute or 3 minutes. This is going to be over an hour, so having a battery charger is a must. It's not optional. And for the F80, F82, you want something that at least provides 10 amps. That's why I went with the Nokia's Genius 10, and it also does specifically work with lithium batteries, which is for that make and model car. So pick this up, Ethernet cable, trim removal tools, Torx, and the antenna, and that's pretty much it, guys. And we're gonna get inside and get to it. Here we go. First, we need to remove the under stereo trim. I have the optional carbon fiber piece, but yours might just be plain plastic or like a faux leather. So we're gonna get a trim removal tool and pop these clips here and pull that down. Alright, so I decided to change camera angles to kind of show you what I'm seeing, since we're dealing with a little bit of limited slack. But if you lift this up, you'll see purple at the top, kind of like a beige and then a yellow. You move further down, you see a pink one with something connected to it, and then a pink with nothing connected into it. And if you're able to turn it, and I don't think you guys can read it, but it's actually labeled WLAN. It's the one below with pink something in it where there's nothing right there. That's where the antenna is going to go. So we're going to plug that in now. Alright, so we just plugged our, looked like a teal connector in right below that purple one to the WLAN port. We're going to take our excess cable and the antenna and tuck her nicely back in there. So just to show you something a little bit more OCD that I'm doing is that little antenna that I put it so it's laying flat. I'm going to take this rubber 3M off and I'm going to stick it just to the very bottom here. That way it is actually just as close because my phone's going to be on this magnetic wireless charger here, so it's only going to be inches away. That way there's going to be no issue with the strongest reception as possible. So I'm actually just going to put it right there instead of being all the way tucked in. The wiring is tucked in the very back, but the antenna right here is going to be taped down just within about 2 to 3 inches at the bottom of this head unit right there. Antenna is in place. Now with the head unit secured on the 2 poles, we can take our 2 T20s on the right and left and fasten her back down. Take your stereo trim piece, and if you did unclip it, which I'm assuming you did, just clip that back in right there so your LED ambient lighting is secured. And bottom 2 tabs in first, and then you're just going to rock it forward until you hear it snap in like that. And our antenna is complete. At this point we are going to contact them and hook up our PC, the Ethernet cable, and this is where the magic happens. This is where the coding is going to happen, and hopefully we will get this 2016 fully CarPlayed ready. Here we go. All right, now that the antenna is installed, we are going to hook up the Noco Genius 10 right here. I'm gonna show you, if you don't know how to hook that up, it's actually very simple. So we're gonna hook that up to the battery to make sure the car does not drain its battery during the downloading process. Very straightforward, but I'm gonna show you, in case you don't know that process, how easy it is right now. So essentially, what you're going to do is think of working your way backwards. So find the red under the hood. You're not going to do this from the battery in the trunk. You're going to do it from under the hood. We're gonna get our red to our red. I always like to give a little wiggle, make sure it will not accidentally fall off. And then our black is gonna go to the negative terminal right here. So I'm gonna put that on, clamp it. I always like to give that another little wiggle, make sure nothing vibrates or jiggles and falls off. So red to red there, there's our negative. And then we're gonna take our pigtail, and like I said, we're just working our way back. We're gonna take this pigtail, plug it into this pigtail of the Noco Genius 10 there. There you go. After that is plugged in, then like I said, we keep working our way back. We'll take this, plug it into an outlet. You would just hit this mode until that highlights. You will see that this starts to charge, being less than 25%, less than 50%, less than 75%, and under 100%. And my battery's in pretty good health, so you will see this probably start to creep up relatively fast. Select your mode for the different 12 volt. That's why I really like this one for the Noco Genius 10. It provides 10 amps and it does the 12 volt lithium. I'll leave a link in the description below for this as well, because this is definitely a must-have for this, and also really good when you do other flashing for your car. As you can see, we already got to the 75. So, all right, here we go. Get our Ethernet cable here. So we have the Ethernet cable plugged in, ignition is on, battery charger, jumper cables connected, key inside cup holder, driver door open, driver seatbelt inserted. Oh yes, can't forget that. All right, he just he pulled up Notepad and confirmed that I had a battery connected. The laptop was charged, but I have that hardwired here. So they are ready for the download to begin. And as normal, we're getting some malfunction errors on the dash, which is typically normal all the time when you flash, whether it's MHD or boot mode or XHP. This is kind of new though, this blue screen, and it's talking about a flashing in progress. It shows about 90% there with 2 minutes and something counting up. A little bit of a fan noise coming from here. I'm not sure if you can hear that. But yep, just waiting as the download continues. While this is downloading, I can't reiterate how pumped and stoked I am to modernize my iDrive system. Going from 4 to 6 and then no CarPlay to CarPlay and then full screen CarPlay at that. Fingers crossed everything is going smooth so far. Getting the typical warning lights on the dash, same thing that if you would get with boot mode or MHD or XHP doing a transmission flash, all those warnings, but I'm sure they'll go away. So here we go, 1 minute and 10 seconds. Let's see how it looks. Guys, this looks like we are there. It says we are complete. First, delete your car's old Bluetooth connection on your phone. Once that's complete, go to communication, manage mobile devices, connect new device, Apple CarPlay. It says if you don't mind, give us a shout out. Safe to unplug. And thanks for choosing easybeamercoding.com. So let's unplug her. Alright, I guess this is the moment of truth. I'm supposed to go delete my previous Bluetooth setting to my phone and then re-add it and see what it looks like. Okay, let's see what happens. Ooh, new sound. Got the M drive screen. Now I do have low tire pressure, but that already looks different. Oh, look at that. Okay, I know people who have the 2017s or 2018s and up are giggling at me, but this is new to me. Navigation, connected drive, my vehicle, notifications, which I'm sure is going to say your tire pressure is low. Yeah, I know. Okay. Media and radio. Bluetooth audio. Screen mirroring, snap in. Oh, this already looks fresh. This already looks fresh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to Bluetooth audio. Connect new mobile device. Okay. Checking passkey. Allow contacts and favorite. Yeah, sure. Allow it all. Alright, connected. Checking passkey. Pay attention to prompts on Bluetooth device. Come on, do something. Connect Apple CarPlay and confirm. Holy shit. Use CarPlay with the, yeah, use CarPlay. Oh my gosh. This is, I am such a nerd. Holy yes! Okay. Alright. And so if I want to go over, okay, phone, maps, message, this is, yeah, you know who you are. Alright, cool. Can you write a message from here? Holy smokes.
Who wants a message?
Nobody. I don't want to message anyone. I'm figuring this out.
Okay, I won't.
This is great. I am such nerding out right now. This by far, I've done so much coding, Beamer code. I have done Beamer Link, videos as well, XHP videos, boot mode, but man, when you have something just brand new and fresh, I am beyond geeking out right now. This by far is legit one of the best bangs for the buck. Like the fact that a whole new iDrive system, which is fresh, and you get to, I have to relearn it, but that's going to be like fun to me. To me, that's going to be fun, getting to learn the new layout. It already seems crisp and fresh and much more modern. It makes me want to see if I can do this maybe to the X1. I don't know, but, and then the CarPlay full screen, it just looks great, and it just looks much more modern, and it's really taken this vehicle to like another 4 or 5 plus years into the future. So this was awesome. Another shout out again to Easy Beamer Coding. They, like I said before, they did all the hard work. Just connect things, make sure that you have a good battery supply for the car, Ethernet cable to the laptop. hooking that antenna, and it's working great. I mean, the antenna was like $20-ish or something like that, and man, so worthwhile. I'm so happy. I'm gonna stop this video here so I can geek out more, figure out some setup stuff, play around with it, just get more comfortable with the navigation. But this was cool. I'm so glad this worked out. It's exactly as they said. It was exactly, it's easy coding, easy Beamer coding. So shout out to them. Thank you again for watching this video. If you liked it, and there we go, the lights are off again. That means that my time's up. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the install, the antenna, the hookup, let me know. And if you haven't done already, please subscribe. I will catch you guys next time. See ya. Garage door open? Oh no. Did I just close my garage via my... Well, that's a new feature, and the light... Alright, well, that's an outtake. Cool.